And then the final passage in the call to worship is Matthew 25, when Jesus tells a parable about where Jesus is when we welcome. And I want to read this one straight from the Bible. It's powerful stuff. I want to read the words instead of giving you a summary. Jesus tells the people he's speaking to, "Now when the human one comes in his majesty, and all his angels are with him, we will sit on his majestic throne. All the nations will be gathered in front of him. He will separate them from each other, just as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. He will put the sheep on his right side, but the goats he will put on his left. Then the king will say to those on his right, 'Come, you who will receive good things from my Father. Inherit the kingdom that was prepared for you from before the world began. I was hungry, and you gave me food to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me a drink. I was a stranger, and you welcomed me. I was naked, and you gave me clothes to wear. I was sick, and you took care of me. I was in prison, and you visited me.' Then those who are righteous will reply to him, 'Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you a drink? When did we see you as a stranger and welcome you, or naked and give you clothes to wear? When did we see you sick or in prison and visit you?' Then the king will reply to them, 'I assure you that when you have done it for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you have done it for me.'" So when we feed the hungry, we feed Jesus. When we give a drink to the thirsty, we give a drink to Jesus. When we visit those who are sick or in prison, we visit Jesus. When we welcome the stranger, we welcome Jesus. That's what the Samaritan woman does. She welcomes him. She gives him a drink. And then what happens next? Well, it's in that very process that she learns about living water. In welcoming him and giving him a drink, her thirst is quenched too. He sees her, even if others in her community and his community didn't see her. He talks with her like she's a person with dignity, made in God's image. And he tells her about the living water of the Holy Spirit that can end her spiritual thirst. She walks away from that encounter changed. She walks away sustained and empowered. FUMC Westfield, you have named Welcome All as a core value. Jesus welcomes each of us. We welcome others. And like the Samaritan woman discovers, when we welcome and feed, when we visit and care, we discover that our thirst is quenched too. God gives us the living water. God gives us meaning and purpose and deep connection to God and other people that sustains us.